Welcome back to week 8
Weekend
of Wire Fantasy, baby. Heck yeah. Now, just to start off, let's gloat a little bit.
Who are we going to gloat about again?
We're going to gloat about Tez
Johnson, right?
You know why we're going to gloat about him specifically?
Pick of the week.
Because no one watched our video last week.
And we had a great pick.
All 5 people who did view our video, props to you and thank you. We greatly appreciate that, and we hope you greatly appreciated that great pick. Because looking around last week, I noticed not that many people wanted to talk about Tez and Cameron Johnson.
No, I didn't even see anything about it on like ESPN or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm. But me and you, Sam, we did it.
Amen, brother.
We did it.
Amen, brother.
But we also had Cal Montague and, Smith from the Chiefs. Those were also great picks.
Those were also pretty damn
Those
good.
were in week 6. So the 20 viewers who've seen that one, thank you as well.
Sorry we let you down for week 7, but for week 8, picked that up pretty good. Pretty
wonderfully. We're going to get right into the injury report. We got Bryce Young, who is doubtful to play, probably going to be out.
I'm thinking he's not playing this week.
No, but one quarterback for sure who's not going to play is
Jaylin Noel.
And they are playing against the Kansas City Chiefs.
In Monday Night Football. Prime time.
Thursday night football is prime time, ain't it?
I think Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night is all prime time.
Okay.
I think.
Wait a minute.
You know who knows?
I think it's Thursday night prime time.
Anyway. The internet knows.
It's TMP. I remember vividly.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Okay.
Anyways, Jaden Daniels is going to be out. It's going to hurt the team real bad. Mahomes is going to have another field day. Perhaps he would like to tell his coach how much he hates the play.
Then that play's not going to work at all.
Yes. Let's evaluate. This anthem play never anthem works! Ha ha! First down!
That was totally excessive.
Anyways, let's get down to our next quarterback. J.J. McCarthy. He's going to be hurt this game as well.
Just like the rest of the season.
He's already been hurt half the year. He played like garbage when he did play.
Yeah, he still didn't lose, though.
Yeah. Carson Wentz, though, he's been bringing it in.
Carson Wentz low-key carrying the team.
Yeah.
Old man. Picking it up some slack.
Michael Penix Jr. He's hurt.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure his name is Penix.
Penis with the S?
X.
Penix. S? Penis?
No, not penis. Penix.
S.
Whatever, dude.
He's out. He's going to be hurt this week.
Bone bruise?
Or not. Yeah, something about a bone bruise. If he manages to make it back to practice, he should be fine. But if he misses this game, he's expected to miss more after that. Moving on to wide receivers, because Lord knows that the bye has taken out half of them and injuries killed the others. We got Mike Evans.
Where is he at, bro?
MIA.
He's dead. Boy's dead. He's got to be dead.
Came back, one game, died.
This man needs help.
You know, I knew someone who took him first round overall in my work league.
What a bum.
And then to complement that, we also got Chris Godwin out.
He's also MIA. Dude's missed half the season, too. And these guys just can't catch a break. They're old.
But hopefully Chris Godwin will be back next week. But the hope for them two being out is obviously Emeka Egbuka is going to do great. Just, being wide receiver 1. And to go on top of that, Tez Johnson probably going to get a wide receiver 2 shot. And we all saw what Emeka did at wide receiver 2. He's putting up 30 points a game. Come on, man. Crazy stuff.
One thing about Baker Mayfield is he really likes to spread the ball.
He does.
But he doesn't really throw to one person particularly like Joe Flacco did to Jamar Chase the other night.
I like that. I got him on.
But No, I had T. Higgins, man. That hurt.
Did it?
Joe Flacco wouldn't throw the ball to T. Higgins. Jamar drops the ball. Joe goes, oh!
So, I'm pretty sure Bucky might still be hurt too. I don't know. There's a chance he comes back, but
I have no idea.
I think he might still be questionable to return.
Yeah. Christian Watson is supposed to be coming back this week, right?
He is. That'll finally get Green Bay some helping wide receiver.
If Jordan Love can remember how to play football in the NFL.
It's true. He's going up against his former teammate, former mentor, Aaron Rodgers. That'll be a good game, I think. I think that'll be the game of the week. Moving on to running backs. We got poor old Aaron Jones, who is eligible to return off the IR.
Nice.
I think he'll come back. Jordan Mason owners, I deeply apologize to you. You're true fighters this season, but the fight's over. Aaron Jones, he's coming back. He's going to be the lead back, hopefully.
I hope Jordan Mason stays as the lead back.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you one of the lucky few?
Yeah, I am one of the lucky few. See, the thing is, though, with Jordan Mason is a good back. Even when he came in at the 49ers for Christian McCaffrey when he was hurt, he played really good. I think Jordan Mason needs to be a starting back somewhere.
I think him and Aaron Jones, what'll probably end up happening is they'll just probably split snaps until Jordan Mason fully takes over.
Yeah.
He's been doing okay. He's been doing pretty good.
He's put up some good points the last couple of weeks.
But I think it's just going to be a running back battle at that point, see who does better with more snaps, and they'll probably just go 50-50.
Yeah.
But, that was the only running back we had. So Dalton Kincaid's out this week. That's going to hurt. Or he's not out, excuse me. He's questionable and should be monitored. But, Buffalo, if you have him, he's one of the more reliable people you can have on that team because there's not really a lead wide receiver one. So there's always subject to change. Speaking of Buffalo, Calvin Ridley might be a good trade for them.
Calvin Ridley's on the Titans.
I know, but he has a lot of trade rumors going around right now. And I'm thinking Buffalo might just be the place.
Why?
There's no, wide receiver one. They're all good, but they're not great.
I think that's what's good about the team, though. It's like he's got 3, half-decent receivers. None of them are really a receiver one. He can really throw the ball wherever he wants.
Well, the thing that sucks about that is every time they face the Chiefs in the playoffs,
they lose.
That immediately becomes their biggest factor in not doing great. Allen needs somewhere to pass it around to, and Shakir and Coleman are not studs. Okay, they're good. They can play a long time, but they're not superstar material.
I don't think Calvin Ridley is either. He's old.
He is old, but he is good. He has experience.
It's like Stephon Diggs. He just needs to retire. Except Stephon Diggs actually did pretty good.
The problem with Stephon Diggs on that team is the fact that he wanted everything.
Yeah, Stephon was like, money.
More touches, more receptions, more touchdowns.
Ball. Give me more money. I want more money if you give me the ball, though.
But that'll wrap up our injury report. Moving on.
Jumping into some hot topics here. Hot topics, I guess, / observations / news around the NFL. There's not really too much going on this week, to be honest. We do have the Patriots coming on the up and up, 5-2.
Oh, yeah.
They're second behind the Bills now. The Jets are last, of course. Yeah.
0-7.
0-7. Tough stuff. Anyways, but Drake May kind of looking like a Tom Brady Jr. out there. Not gonna lie. Sorry, Mac Jones. You have been replaced as a son.
But he's doing great for 49ers.
He is doing pretty good while Brock Purdy's hurt. The Raiders, 31-0, I think. I think that's what it was.
Oh, yeah. They got blown out of the water by old Patty Mahomes.
Yeah.
Little Mahomey action.
Yeah, that was rough. Anyways, the offense ran 30 plays and under 100 yards for the whole game. Yeah, tough stuff. They're 2-5. I don't know how they won 2 games, but they did.
Little Mahomey action for him. They got beat by Kermit the Frog.
The Washington Commanders, 3-4, beat down by the Cowboys, 44-22.
Who told you that was going to happen last week?
You did. You
then
did.
I think we had like $1 bet on it.
Yeah, we did. We did bet on that one.
And
yeah, I lost.
Daddy's walking on with an extra dollar in his wallet.
3 weeks in a row, you're on a winning streak today?
On a winning streak of hell.
But the Commanders have been hit by the injury demon pretty hardcore recently. But so we'll see how that ends up.
I just want to say thank you to Bill. I love Bill.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's me to Bill.
Anyways, moving on. The Panthers are on a winning streak right now. They're playing pretty, not like great or anything, but they're playing pretty good.
They're winning games. They're getting by. They're developing their young talent. They're doing great.
Second in their division now, behind the Bucks. They could squeak in a wild card spot if they keep it up.
Yeah. How far are they going to go in the playoffs?
Probably not
very far.
Probably not very far past that wild card if they get it. Alvin Kamara. He's kind of been a hit or miss.
Yeah, there's a lot of trade rumors going on about him. I think, like I stated last week, if there's anywhere he goes, it's going to be the Chargers, who are in desperate need of a running back right now because they're down to Kamani Vidal.
Yeah, well, Vidal's not been doing awful. Not been doing great, but he's not been doing awful.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Alvin Kamara.
A seasoned running back, pretty good guy.
Now, the one thing I will say about Kamara is they just signed him to a big deal last year. Yeah. So that sucks for the Saints, really.
And he's getting up there in age and stuff, so. Getting old. Jackson Dart, bringing him up again. He did pretty good against the Broncos. If any of y'all watched that game, that Broncos-Giants game last week, that was a phenomenal game. They played that down to the last seconds. And I'm not really sure how the Broncos, I think they were
down like 3 scores or something.
Yeah, but they came back
in the fourth quarter.
In the last 3 seconds of the game, they were down. But if the kicker from the Giants, I think their kicker is hurt, so they had a backup kicker in. But he missed the field goal or the extra point.
Mm-hmm.
So they only went up to 32. And then the Broncos
came back
and kicked a field goal and got 33. But it would have went into overtime if their kicker didn't choke. Moving on to some sad news, some really, really sad news. Justin Fields was benched in the second half of the Panthers game.
Tyrod Taylor, what's your opinions on him?
I like Tyrod Taylor.
I like Tyrod
Taylor. He's seasoned. He's a good veteran. He's been a good backup. I think Justin Fields would be doing a lot better if he had a few more weapons around him instead of Garrett Wilson, especially with Garrett Wilson just being hurt.
I mean, you got Breece Hall.
Yeah, but Breece Hall's not been producing.
That's true. He's also rumored to be traded.
Yeah, he's also for some trade rumors on Breece Hall. Honestly, I think the Jets just need to start over, man. They just need to rebuild.
That's the same thing the Saints need to do. They're just
rebuild.
I would tell you, if I was a Saints owner, I'd tear it to the ground, man.
Yeah, dude, I would be picking up all kinds of rookies next year.
Get rid of Kamara. Well, I still can. DeMario Davis, because he's probably going to retire after this year, to be honest. Guy's like 36.
Yeah.
Playing linebacker, that's going to be rough on your body, but they just got so much old people and old talent, but they don't have any young talent.
Yeah. And that's all I got.
Some players to look at this week. We actually have quite a few due to there being so many buys and just injuries this week. A couple of people to look at you. Getting into that, let's start off with our running backs we have down. 2 of them being people we called week 6. Week 6.
So, guy.
Yeah, we hope y'all picked them up, but if you haven't, definitely consider it now. They had a good week last week. So
yeah, especially with DeAndre Swift kind of on the downhill slope of his career.
Yeah.
Kyle Monaguy's kind of stepping in, filling those shoes a little bit. I definitely see him getting more time in the field as the season goes on.
Kyle Monaghan, indeed. Chicago Bears running back right behind DeAndre Swift. He got a touchdown last game. This is great. This is great. We caught him in week 6. We told everyone to get him and just to hold on to him, and now he's finally getting the touchdown. If you did pick him up and when you seen this video, I heavily appreciate that and thank you. Better yet, thank yourself for listening. Because Kyle Monaghan got a touchdown. He's going to get worked more into the roster. He's a power back out of hell. I mean, he's going to be hard to bring down. I think he definitely has some room to develop this season.
Sure. Bashard Smith, we also called him in week 6.
We did. He is very fast. Very
He's
fast.
quick, especially with Kareem Hunt being out last week. He got in the field a lot. He played really good. I think we'll start to see more of him in Kansas City as well.
Yeah, especially with how Isaiah Pacheco's been doing. Kareem Hunt, I mean, he's 30 years old. He's definitely on his way out sometime soon here. But he got hurt, came in, performed very well. We called him week 6. If you picked him up, once again, thank you. If not, highly recommend it this week. Just keep him, see how he does, because he's not quite there yet to the number 1 status. But, you know, it's always worth, if you have an open spot on the bench and you have a decent team to be able to look players, keep them, keep an eye out. Devin Neal for the New Orleans Saints. The reason we're telling you to pick him up is because Kondre Miller is out, and Alvin Kamara.
He's on the downhill.
He's been playing a little bit. He's been a little bit buns this year, if you will. But Devin Neal, rookie running back. As we know, the running backs out of this draft class has just been awesome. There's been so many
good power backs.
Good backs to everything. And I mean, Ashton Genty, he hasn't even looked the best with how much talent there is around the league right now. If I had to put my number 1 pick on running backs from this draft class,
Cam
Skadibo or probably Bill. Bill.
Yeah. I think Cam Scatterboo's probably copping the dub on that, though. He is taken over.
He has been doing really good.
I have a feeling we're about to see another Eli Manning era in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to call it right now.
I think it'll be better than Eli Manning. I was never a big fan.
You don't like Eli Manning?
I'm not too much.
I thought beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice.
I know he did, but I always thought Peyton Manning was a little bit better, but Eli was just
Peyton Manning was definitely better. But Eli also beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice. First off, I saw a video this morning, actually, of Eli Manning talking about that. It's like, they say Tom Brady's the GOAT, but I beat him twice. So, I mean, Eli Manning was really, really good quarterback, and so is Peyton Manning. But I have a feeling we're going to see something good come out of New York with Cam Scatterboo.
I've just never really liked him. But Jackson Dart, I do like him. I think he's going to develop very nicely. Yeah. Especially with all these breakout games he's having that you would not expect him to. That's why this Eagles matchup is going to be a very big one.
Yeah,
I feel for him.
Something tells me we're going to be seeing a lot more of the New York Giants later in the season.
I hope so. I like their team. Our final running back for this week is going to be Isaiah Davis. As we kind of discussed earlier, Brees Allen, there's trade rumors surrounding him, and he got hurt last week, and Isaiah Davis came in, and he did good. But once again, another player, if you're able to pick someone up, kind of to hold on to him, keep an eye out for him, Isaiah Davis would be a really good one if Brees Hall does end up getting traded. And heck, if Brees Hall doesn't get traded, just drop him after week 9, right? Because that's trade deadline's coming up anyways. You can figure out who's going to get traded, and then you can drop whoever backups they had.
Yeah.
Moving on to some good wide receivers, we have some decent ones this week. Coming back, we have Calvin Austin. As we know, he had a great hookup with Aaron Rodgers early in the season. I think that's because he's so fast, man. He's a little speedster.
Dude, he's
getting
quick.
around. He is. He's a speedster getting around the field. And, them old quarterbacks, that's what they like. Just someone quick they can get it off to and be done with it. Aaron Rodgers, 41. I definitely think he likes his speedy receivers.
Absolutely.
Big Tez
Johnson. We called him in week
7.
7.
Seven.
No, was he not a week 6?
We called him last week.
Okay. Week 7. We called him last week. He did pretty dang good.
In the absence of Evans and
Chris Godwin.
Or no, Evans was there.
Evans was there.
He got injured like halfway through.
But Tez Johnson, I feel like he's really going to step up and fill that role.
Yeah, man. He got him another touchdown last game.
Yeah, definitely pick him up. Even if you don't start him, have him on your team.
I would start him.
I would start him, but
he's going to be wide receiver number 2 this week. And Baker Mayfield, a little bit of an off game from him last game, but I'm thinking he'll bounce back.
I'm thinking he'll come back. And we know Baker doesn't really like to just throw the ball to one person. I think I talked about that earlier.
You did. You said he likes to.
He likes to move the ball around a lot.
He does like to distribute it.
He doesn't have just one particular target like Joe Flacco.
So, Tez Johnson, if you picked him up last week, if you heard him from us, another thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
But start him. He's going to do great. That is a big start this week. Shamir Dyke. I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong. I'm afraid to say Dyke in this community we live in just because DK. Yeah. Anyways, Shamir Dyke, that's just his name. It might be DK. Who knows?
Not me.
But he is going to be wide receiver 3 this week. For the Tennessee Titans. And, it's just he's a rookie as well. So, I know people are still kind of waiting on Ayo Manor to be on the up and up.
Yeah.
But if Cam Ward can just get firing on all cylinders, I really think both of them could be great.
Yeah,
so definitely worth a pickup to keep looking at. I mean, he did good last game. So Cam Ward, they're both rookies. That might be his favorite target. He still has plenty of time to figure out who he likes and who he doesn't like. And DK Dyke might be it.
I agree. Cam Ward really hasn't had a lot of time to settle in, though. He's a rookie this year, coming into a starting role. Leading a NFL team. He's got guys older than him playing for his team that he's in charge of.
Mm-hmm.
And how old is he? 22?
Yeah, like 22 or 3.
But trying to fill a big role like that on a team, especially, I have a feeling that later in this season or next season, he will start to settle in some. And, build that. Unless he's going to be like Bryce Young and be completely buns for 3 years and then decide that he wants to learn how to play football halfway through the season.
Then the redhead takes over and then you suddenly learn how to play football out of nowhere.
And then you're like, oh no, the ginger's beating me.
Malik Washington. Now this one is not my favorite pick to say the least because I don't think Malik Washington's going to do good, but I thought I would highlight him just in case. Because they're on a bad matchup this week. But Tyreek Hill is gone,
Yeah, Jaylin Waddle didn't really produce much last week either. Didn't Tua get benched?
I think Mike McDaniel's words, I'm not sure about exact, but it was something along the lines of, let's just hope he doesn't throw 10 interceptions. His literal words. I don't know if that's quoted or not, but he said something along those lines.
Yeah.
How can you say that about your quarterback?
Well, I mean, that's what he...
I mean, it's being completely 100% honest, but, you can't say that if you're coaching them.
Yeah, and I don't even know who their backup for Tua is.
I
can't imagine it would be somebody that would potentially be better than Tua.
Yeah.
I understand that Tua has CTE level 5.
Yeah, I think his career ended last year in that early game when they looked good. They looked great at the beginning, and then he just went brain dead entirely.
Yeah. No hate to Tua. I think he served his time.
All the hate to Tua turning the ball over.
Tua turning the ball over.
The Miami Dolphins are not going far places with him behind the helm. But with that being said, Malik Washington, if you're really hurting, You can't find anyone else. Bad matchup.
Yeah, if you're in a big league, 10, 12 people in it or whatever, wouldn't be a bad pickup.
Yeah. Moving on to our pick of this week, probably, is going to be Troy Franklin. That's our pick, by the way, and Marvin Mims.
Marvin Mims.
Two great guys out of the Broncos. Troy Franklin, though, I think he's going to have a good game this week. Going ahead and calling it. They're going up against Dallas. They just have a wonderful matchup. And it would seem like Bo Nix is finally starting to play a little bit better this season.
Yeah, Bo Nix he's really kind of settling in it at Denver. I mean, he did good last year, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I feel he's more settled in the role of QB there.
I feel like he was stinking it up kind of the beginning of the year, but he's starting to come back and, be what he was last year, which is great. That's great for him. Against my Dallas Cowboys, I really hope it's not enough to pull up all the way, but,
Yeah.
Troy Franklin, I think he's going to do good against my Cowboys.
I agree. I think Troy Franklin will have something good. Marvin Mims for sure. Marvin Mims is seasoned.
Yeah, he'll probably get guarded by Deron Bland, and Trayvon Diggs will probably be taking on Franklin. So
Yeah.
and Diggs is washed. I wish we would get rid of him because he just obviously doesn't care enough about his play. He should have been a part of the Kenny Clark deal. We could have given them for free and maybe even got Xavier McKinney out of that, which would have been great. Coming back is Josh Downs. He was out last week, but with how Danny Dimedrop has been playing, I have high hopes.
Danny Dimedrop has been putting up some good stuff, man.
Last year, he was like wide receiver 1 status. He was doing better than Pittman, which Pittman has not done good for most of his career just because they've had so much trouble finding that quarterback to start out for him. But it would seem that he's really clicking with Daniel Jones, and that whole team is clicking. Now, that leaves Josh Downs. He's available in a lot of leagues, and I think he'll do all right this week.
Yeah,
if you're looking for a player, definitely a good one to pick up.
For sure.
Moving on, we got Jaylin Coker out of Carolina. We know we hyped him up, and he came back off the IR. He didn't do great. Just give him a couple of chances. Give him
a couple more weeks.
Couple more weeks. He'll come back. He'll have a breakout game. He's going to do great.
Yeah, don't know how he's going to do with Andy Dalton, but it'll look good.
He'll probably do better with Andy Dalton.
I think so. I would think so. Yeah, I would think so.
And then Matthew Golden, we called him last week. A lot of people probably already have him in your league, but once again, we're going to state this week, start him. He's going to have a breakout week at some point, and he's had a few so far, but I think this week will be another one of those good breakout games for him, especially with Christian Watson coming back.
If only Jordan Love would remember what he's good at.
What, throwing the ball?
Yeah.
I don't think he's good at it.
I think he's good at it. He just forgot.
He's been, this would be like Des Bryant, Tony Romo 2.0 if he could ever learn how to throw the ball.
Yeah.
And then bringing it in, our second pick of the week that we think is going to do quite good, Luther Burden out of Chicago. If, this is a big if, DJ Moore is ruled out of the game. My reason for saying that, Roma Dunze going to move up to wide receiver 1. He's a slot player, ain't he? Yeah, Roma Dunze, slot player, so that'll probably mean that Luther Burden move up to the wideout. Very good news. He is also a rookie, so I know they'll be looking forward to developing him. I'm excited for Luther Burden this week if DJ Moore is out. I really hope he is. I don't have him in any fantasy leagues, and I'm not personally a fan of him. Moving on to some quarterbacks, we have Joe Flacco out of Cincinnati.
Big Joe.
I mean, what's the difference, right? One's just significantly older and not nearly as good, but they're both named Joe, and they seem to both be working great for Jamar Chase.
Yeah, for Jamar Chase. Listen, Joe Flacco, there is 2 other receivers like T. Higgins you can throw the ball to.
And Yoshi Voss. Yoshi Voss did good last year. I liked him.
Yeah, but like T. Higgins is on my fantasy team. So like Joe Flacco needs to throw the ball to T. Higgins occasionally.
I don't got T. Higgins.
Aaron Rodgers. He's doing pretty good at Pittsburgh.
He has been. And this week, rivalry game.
Green Bay
They
Packers.
got the Green Bay Packers. We know Aaron Rodgers is going to want to come out, put on a show. He kind of did at the Unk Bowl. Hell, they both did. I mean,
yeah, the Unk Bowl went crazy.
Joe Flacco, good Lord. I think he whispered in Rodgers' ear, "It's the first time I've ever beaten you, I think." But Aaron Rodgers, I think he's going to have another ball out week based off that.
Jackson Dart.
I mean, obviously, pick him up.
Dude.
He's like hit or miss right now, but I think he's on the far side of hit.
Yeah, I think he's definitely crossed over the line of hit or miss, where he's reliable, but not like
We don't know his full potential. He's only played 2 or 3 games.
I mean, he's getting to the point where he's reliable, but he's not like Josh Allen.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he's only in his rookie year, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, behind Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, definitely 2 great characters to have mentoring somebody just because their personalities. I feel like, especially Jameis.
Jameis Winston is the most like.
That's Unk.
Dude, he is Unk, but he is like locker room hype dude, like ultimate dude.
It don't even matter if he's a starter, baby. He's just there. He's there for the fun times. He's the party in New York.
Jameis Winston is enjoying football, and that's all he wants to do with his life is enjoy football, and he's doing a pretty dang good job at it.
I think Jameis Winston is the only one aware that they're making millions of dollars, and his whole attitude is based off that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I would be pretty dang happy if I was making a bunch of money like that too.
Jameis Winston, like, bro, I came out in the hood.
I made it out. I'm making all the money. I'm in New York. And finally, let's go tight ends. Mason Taylor, we mentioned him last week.
That's a questionable pick with the whole QB situation.
That is a questionable pick. We wanted to speak on him. We still think he's going to be good. I think Mason Taylor might be helped out by Tyrod.
I think Tyrod Taylor and Mason Taylor will probably get along better than him and Justin Fields did. Justin Fields did, give him the ball occasionally, but Justin Fields is more of a he's a
Garrett Wilson kind of guy.
Yeah, he picked up him and Garrett Wilson got along really good in the beginning of the season there.
But the problem is he wasn't spreading it around enough because I feel like Garrett Wilson was his only.
Yeah, it's like the only target.
Yeah,
which was good when you have both of them on your fantasy team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but the thing that sucks is the other players that are trying to get good for that team, like Mason Taylor, Tyrod Taylor. I think with his, he's a little bit older, so I think he'll be able to get it around more, know what he's doing, stay comfortable in that pocket. Yeah. He's been with the Jets for a while.
A while, yeah.
And then finally, I'm sure everyone's heard of this guy. Oronde Gadsden. He is a little bit weird of a name, but everyone's heard of him. For the Chargers, rookie tight end, another good rookie. I mean, this draft class is loaded to the brim with tons of great talent. But he had a 30-point game in a PPR last week. Yeah. So, needless to say, if he's not taken already by whatever miracle, you need to get him. Like right now.
Yeah.
I canceled my trade for Trey McBride with your dad. Yeah. I offered him Achane for McBride. Yeah. Canceled that this morning. Okay, I don't need McBride anymore because Gadsden, if he keeps putting up numbers like that, McBride, you can sweep yourself over. I'll have the super team I wanted.
Coming back with some scores and our picks for these games.
We are.
First off, we got some Thursday night football with the Vikings and the Chargers. The Vikings are plus 3.5 on this one. The Chargers are minus 3.5. Over/under is 44.5.
It's not the highest scoring.
No. I think the Chargers are probably going to take that one home.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
Jets versus the Bengals. The Bengals are minus 6.5. Over/under 44.5 again. I am a Jets fan, but it's week 8 now, and we haven't won a single football game, so the Bengals are going to win.
Yeah, we're taking the under in the Bengals.
Yeah, definitely taking the under. 49ers and the Texans. This one is projected to be really close. The 49ers are plus 1.5. The Texans are minus 1.5. Over/under is 41.5.
I'm going to take the over.
I think I'm going to go over too. I think the 49ers are probably going to win that one too. Don't know if Brock Purdy's supposed to be back this week.
Yeah, I was going to say mine comes down to Brock Purdy playing. Because if Brock Purdy is out again, I think CJ Stroud will take that one, even though he's played like buns. He's been awful.
Yeah, he has been bad.
Garbage.
Straight booty hole.
But we're taking the over Niners if Brock Purdy plays. If not, I got CJ Stroud on that one.
Yeah, I got the 49ers winning either way.
Next, we got the Bears and the Ravens.
That game's going to be god-awful.
Is Lamar Jackson coming back?
I think so.
I think Lamar is coming back, so that could actually very much so help the Ravens. But
the Bears are trash.
Over-under on that game is 41.5. But let me tell you something.
No, it's 49.
Oh,
41 was the last one.
Let me tell you something. I think, correct me if I'm wrong next week, you talk all the trash you want. I think the Bears will win it. And if not, I at least think they'll be close.
This guy's an idiot.
Okay. Take that pick how you will. I think Lamar Jackson coming back off an injury. I think Caleb Williams has a little bit more traction to him, and I just think they're going to be able to get it.
Caleb Williams paints his fingernails.
That's that way the receivers can see what's going on. It's like a baseball catcher. Come on now.
Sure.
You played baseball. You know this.
The catchers have never painted their nails.
In the MLB?
In the MLB, maybe.
Yeah, whenever they're down there like signing, playing what they sell for whatever they do, bro.
Bro, you don't know the baseball signs?
This one's double finger. This one's two in the pink, one is distinct.
We got to cut that.
And this one's fastball.
Dolphins and the Falcons. They have the Falcons at minus 7.5 on this one to take it home. 44.5 is the over-under. I think I'm going to say under, but I do agree with the Falcons winning that one.
I'm going to give them the over. And who'd you say the Falcons are playing?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. Oh, yeah. Let me take the Falcons on that. And actually, yeah, let me switch that to the under. Like you said, the Bills and the Falcons. I was like, what?
No.
This guy chose the Falcons?
No, I'm not an idiot. Bills versus the Panthers. I don't really think we have to talk about that one at all. I think the Bills are going to win. The Panthers may put up a good, solid fight.
I think they'll put up a good fight. They've been playing hard. I mean, they beat Dallas, who expected them to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Bills will win against the Panthers, but I think the Panthers aren't going to play bad football. They're going.
Oh yeah, Bryce Young's going to be on the A game with Coker being back.
He's out this week.
It's going to be a good game. Bills going to be the over.
Yeah, I think over too.
Giants and the Eagles over under 43.5. Ooh,
I gotta say over.
Over. That's what I'm going with too.
This is our game of the week.
We pre-discussed this.
We
were betting.
We did. I've got the Giants on this one.
I personally think the Eagles are going to take it. I feel like Jalen Hurts. I don't like him, but I feel like he's going to be angry. Jackson Dart, give me my win back. And that's exactly what they're going to
do. Yeah. I think Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo, sorry. That's a freaking mouthful, dude. I think they can at least find a way for this one.
Yes, Cam Scattaboo. That's a mouthful. CTE afraid of me. All
right. The Browns and the Patriots. Dude, what is this? The poop bowl?
The poop bowl.
Patriots are going to win. Drake May and the Patriots are taking that one home. Tom Brady Jr. 40 is the over-under. Patriots are -7. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
What's your over-under prediction? You think it's going to go under or over?
I'm going to say over.
Over. I think it's also going to be over in that game, and I'm also taking the Patriots. But I think the Browns have been playing kind of good with Dylan Gabriel.
Shut your mouth. We want Shedeur Sanders.
I mean, Shedeur, we mentioned him in the past. I would keep him as a backup quarterback, but, we
want Shedeur Sanders.
If Dylan Gabriel keeps doing good, that's just not going to happen.
We want Shedeur Sanders. Bucks versus the Saints. This one's not going to be very difficult. Bucks are going to win at -4.5. Over under 46.5.
I'm really impressed with Baker this year.
I am too. MVP season.
I think Baker is my favorite player this year. One of my leagues I have themed around the Bucks just because I'm loving them so much. It's called Baking Bad.
Baking Bad. That's awesome.
And it's like I made an AI image of him and like a bunch of red crystals, and it's so cool. I don't have Ibuka in that one, but I had Baker Mayfield and Bucky Irvin and Tez Johnson. It's just I'm 6-1. I lost last week because everyone was not playing how they should have, and there was a bunch of buys going on. Tua was hurt. There was a whole bunch of stuff that led up to that, other than Baker Mayfield. But I will say I love him, and I themed the team around him.
Nice. Titans and the Colts. Something tells me this game's going to be buns.
Some tells me that Daniel Jones is going to have a field day with the Titans.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is going to absolutely destroy Cam Ward and the Titans.
And you know what? If they can't pass on him, another great one, Jonathan Taylor has been running wild.
He's ranked first in fantasy right now.
He's ran off the charts, son. He's clear going.
He had a 35-point game last week, and the week before he had 32.
That's Forrest Gump been told to run out there.
He's doing awesome. Especially as seasoned as he is, he is doing awesome. And I have him on all of my teams.
Do you?
Yes.
So your thing is...
I'm loving it. Loving it.
So why are you so worried about Jordan Mason then if you got Jonathan Taylor?
Well, Jordan Mason is my other running back. See, Jonathan Taylor was my first pick. Jonathan Taylor is my go-to pick every year. He's my first rounder, JT, every year.
See, if I was in the league that you had Jordan Mason in, my strategy for this year going into drafting was I got 2-star running backs just to start off because running backs, let's be honest, it's hard to get good ones. And then wide receivers, there was a lot of open ones this year. So, and I noticed that people weren't taking DK Metcalf and Garrett Wilson as high, so I ended up getting either one of them in majority of my leagues. I'm pretty sure I have Garrett Wilson in like 3 of them.
I have Garrett Wilson in all my leagues too.
And I'm sure everyone's regretting not taking him because he's been
doing pretty good.
He's doing good.
But yeah, the Colts are going to win that game no matter what really happens. The over-under is 47.5. I'm probably going to have to say over. McCaffrey, you laid on our paper.
Let me go with the under with the Colts. Cowboys and the Broncos. I like this one.
This will be a good game.
It will.
It's projected to be close. The Cowboys are plus 3.5. Broncos are minus 3.5.
I can't believe they let the Broncos have the winning
side
of that.
The over-under on this, I think, is kind of crazy. It's 50.5.
Yeah, they put up that much.
Yeah.
Against the Cowboys, it's a weak defense, but the offense, it's on track, baby.
Yeah.
CD is back. George Pickens is a freaking alien. His arms are so long. He's so lanky, bro. I love George Pickens.
Oh, yeah. I got to say, I'm going to vote Cowboys on that game for sure.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys too. Let me have the over.
Over? I'm going to say under, though.
And let me just say, I'm very impressed with Jerry Jones. I know a lot of people weren't happy about the Micah Parsons trade, but to be quite honest with you, Parsons he couldn't stop the run to save his life, and we were horrible in stopping the run. And now we're in the middle of the pack stopping the run. Getting sacks is a little bit harder, but, there's some young guys coming up, and we've been in sacks too. I just think Micah Parsons was a disease to that team almost because it was.
I can see that.
It was the Micah Parsons and CD show, but Micah Parsons, he got a lot of sacks for the regular season, but as soon as you get to playoff contention, he slows down. He doesn't do as much. You want a good defensive line more than you want one good player on that defensive line.
Yeah, but Dak kind of does the same thing, man.
I know.
Chokes in the playoffs every year.
The thing is, we're 3-3, 1 tie. So right now, I think we're probably going to start winning a lot more games.
Yeah.
And our draft projection is not going to be that great. And I was really hoping that we'd have suck it up this year and we go out and get Arch Manning or Lenora Sellers or Cade Klubnik. There's so many good
Somebody who won't
quarterbacks.
choke in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's so many good quarterbacks that are going to be coming in next year, and I was really hoping that we'd be able to get one of them and use Dak as a good trade piece, maybe to like Dolphins or something. But
trade him to the Dolphins, yeah, because the Dolphins are in dire need of a QB. They bet everything on CTE5.
yeah, or Joe Milton in there. I really like Joe Milton. He's good. He's fast, and he has an arm on him. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got the Packers and the Steelers.
Over under 45.5. Let me tell you right now, it's going to go over that because
I'm definitely saying over. Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers. I have a feeling
there's like a daddy thought.
Something tells me that Jordan Love's gonna go out here and be like, I got to beat him. Like,
I gotta prove.
I have to prove myself.
Like, and then the same part of Rodgers is going to be like, I cannot let him beat me. I mentored him.
Yeah, I taught him everything he knows, kind of deal. So that's gonna be a good game. I do think that the Packers are going to take it home, though.
The Packers?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that old A-Rod, 41 and all, I think he'll still be able to kick it up on the football field.
I understand that.
Plus, he knows that team inside and out.
This is a hard pick for me, for real.
That's a hard pick for anyone, I think.
That's a hard pick, but I got to go with Green Bay. As much as I hate Green Bay, I got to go with Green Bay.
I think Rodgers, he's going to end up taking it home. Give me the over.
I'm definitely going over.
And then to close everything off, our final game of the week, Monday Night Football, Commanders and the Chiefs.
This one's not going to be very hard. Chiefs. Over under 60. It was 40, not 60. Lord help me. 46.5 over for sure.
Give me the under, actually.
You think so?
I think so. I think Marcus Mariota is going to get shut down. And then he did good, actually. I don't know. I don't think he's going to pass for like a crap ton, but Mahomes
isn't going to have no 350 passing yards like Joe Flacco did in the Unk Bowl.
Mahomes on his like Percocet days or whatever, like Perk Rogers right now, he's on that. Yeah. He's pissed off he didn't win the last Super Bowl. Like Roshy Rice came back, and they're doing absolutely great.
It's like Kirko Chains, but with Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty much. And Mahomes looking unstoppable now. I like it. But give me the under, and I think the defense will rally it in for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But with that being said, that's all we got for you today. Keep coming back for more great picks. At the beginning of the video, we highlighted some great ones that we had. And we know that it's bloating and all that. But on media, you have to bloat. You have to bloat about what you do, what you say, what you get right, what you get wrong. Right? So we just want to prove to you guys that, hey, we're not just two stupid, dumb teenagers. We can get some good picks. And we can get them on a weekly basis. And we're a trustable, reliable source.
We put a lot more time into this than we should.
And we put a lot of time and effort into this. You know, football has become more of a...
It's not just a enjoyable...
It's not just a hobby anymore. Yeah. It's become more of almost a job for us, like a part-time job.
Dedication at this point.
But we really appreciate the people who do come and watch because that helps us...
Yeah.
That helps us to be able to have the drive to make more of these.
Absolutely.
And we really appreciate this, especially me. I love doing this. I love talking about football, dedicating an hour talking with you.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I mean, even before we started doing this, we would sit here and talk about football stuff forever.
And now we can do it in front of the camera, ain't that?
Yeah. It's just pretty much something we liked.
And now y'all can talk about football with us, even if you are just talking to your screen and we cannot give you any input or comments about your pick.
Don't be afraid to, like if you have questions, leave us comments.
Yeah.
We'll answer any questions you have.
I'd love to have comments. Just show people are watching and they have.
Yeah. Leave us comments if you have questions or if you have a player who you're like, hey, what do you think about this guy? We'll give you what we have on him for sure.
Mm-hmm. But with that, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.
Have a great week, guys.